Alright, how you doing folks? It's Big Stoozer here. I hope you enjoyed my intro to Weofly Vive 2 smartwatch. The first thing you'll want to do is unbox it when you get your hands on it, and also set the thing up so you can use it out and about on some adventures. Well, what I've actually done is I prepared an unboxing and a tutorial on how to set up the watch, but they're at the end of the video. So I've chaptered everything. So if you'd like to go straight to how to set up the watch and the unboxing, just go to the video chapter section in the video description and click on the section you want to watch. Otherwise, I'm going to show you quickly how to operate the watch, and then we're going to get straight out there and complete a workout and upload it to the watch app called the Weofly FitPro. So if you like what you see in this video, just go and buy it, but don't forget to click on the link in the video description where you can get a very nice discount. Wow, just look at this setting here that I have to test out the Vive 2 smartwatch by Weofly. Beautiful. So I am going to do an unboxing of this wonderful watch by Weofly. And I'm also going to follow that with a short video rather, as to how to operate the watch. So if you're not into unboxings and things like that, I'll chapter the video so you can go straight to the end if you wish to see that first. And what a lovely looking watch this is. It's absolutely stunning. Lovely steel bezel. Steel bezel, stainless steel and stainless steel buttons. So with its AMOLED screen and its 1000 nits brightness, how does the Vive 2 stand up in bright daylight? Can you see this screen clearly? Well, here we go. Well, look at that. That is good. Oh yeah. That is, pardon the pun, that is as clear as day. And there's a lot of smartwatches don't perform like this on bright days. Wow, that is very impressive. So Weofly's claim that you can see the touchscreen, the AMOLED screen of the Vive 2 clearly on a bright day is true. But what about its claim that it's waterproof? Actually waterproof to 50 meters. Well, I don't go swimming these days. I've got no plans to, and I'm certainly not a diver. But the next best thing I can do is just throw it in this loch for a few minutes and see what happens. Right, off you go. So there it is. Leave it in there for a few minutes and see what happens. Well, that's 3. Actually, I've been looking at my phone. It's about 4 minutes have passed. Let's have a look at this baby. Well, everything looks fine. No sign of any water damage whatsoever. Great stuff. So that's passed the test. So how do you start an activity or workout on the Vive 2? Well, that's very straightforward. You just press the crown here and that'll bring up your apps. And here we are, we want to select workout. There you go. And it's already come up for the workout that I'm going to do today. Outdoor cycling, of course. And you simply press that. Then it'll give you some advice about sitting in an open area to get the best GPS signal. So I'll just skip that. Oops, got notifications coming up. And there we go. You get a 3-second countdown and your activity starts, showing you all of your stats immediately on the watch. If you scroll upwards, it gives you all of the stats that you would need, such as the time you've been out on your activity, the distance, the speed, your heart rate, average speed, calories spent, the distance travelled, current heart rate, average heart rate, and your maximum heart rate. I mean, how good is that? So we've started our workout on the watch, but before we watch Big Stoozer on his mountain biking adventure, let me show you just how easy it is to operate the watch. Setting up the back key. The great thing about this is you can set up the back key as a quick action. I've set mine to open the compass, and this is how you do it. You just press the back key and hold it, and then you get an option as to what function you would like when you press the back key, and I've selected compass, and I'll show you how it works. So there you go, back to the normal screen, and then we just press that, and hey presto, there's the compass. Now, I've been using all sorts of compasses throughout the years hiking and biking, and I'll tell you this, the compass on the Vive 2 is deadly accurate. I've tried it now on a few ventures, and I have not found one occasion where it has not gave me an accurate reading. So I highly recommend the Vive 2 just for the compass. For navigation purposes, it really is spot on. Setting up the quick action to access the compass is a great feature. So that's me, I've started the activity on the watch. Let's get going, shall we? Getting a bit nippy now, need to zip up. Ooh. 1 minute is bright sunshine, really warm, the next minute the sun nips in behind the clouds and the temperature drops. So here we go. Let's get off on another adventure. And those lovely swans have come over to admire the stunning profile of Big Stoozer. So we've got a fair climb ahead here, Stoozer. It'll be a good chance to test out the altimeter on this Vive 2 to see how accurate it is when we get to the top. So here we are, showing the stats that are displayed during the bike ride. As I've already pointed out to you, you can scroll through all of them. But also during the bike ride, a great feature is the fact that you can scroll to the right, you can see your journey so far. Next, your compass. I mean, that is a really top feature. The fact that you can access your compass during the adventure is essential. And as I've already pointed out, that compass is very accurate. And then next, and this is the most important point, elevation to assist with your navigation. It's so important when you've got a map with you to compare your elevation with where you think you are on the map. And I've just checked the map, and that is more or less spot on. So folks, the altimeter is really accurate, but I have calibrated it. It was fairly accurate before I calibrated it, but there you go, you can touch the screen there and enter the exact height where you are. If you know the exact height where you are, then calibrate it. Since I've calibrated it, it's been spot on every time. There you go. I love those features on the Vive 2. And just look at this wonderful view we have up here. What a great setting. Oh, there we go, typical Scotland, it started to rain. So here we are, typical Scotland. Having said that though, we've had a fantastic summer, an unusually hot summer full of sunshine, but it's bucketing it down with rain now. I'm here at a very unique waterfall in Blair Adam Forest where I usually stop for a wee rest, but this time it's to shelter from the rain. So here we are in the pouring rain, back at the start point of today's adventure in Scotland with the Vive 2 smartwatch from Weofly, and it's time to stop the workout on the watch. Now how do we do that? I'm going to show you. Right, it's pouring down with rain, so I'll try to get this over with as quickly as possible. How do you stop a workout on the Vive 2? Well, that's very straightforward. Of course, you're recording all your stats here, but all you do is telling me that the battery's low power on the watch. I've had about 9 days use out of this watch actually. The battery life is absolutely fantastic, so I'm going to have to charge it for the first time. Anyway, back to the watch in the pouring rain. How do I stop an activity? So the way we do that is simply swipe to the right, and you've got the option there to pause the workout or to finish it. And you simply click on finish, and that's giving you your final stats. But what's really important is that you scroll up to look at all your stats and click done, and at that point it will upload to the Weofly FitPro app on your smartphone. Click done, and there you go. And when you open the Weofly FitPro app, this activity will sync to the phone. So here we are on the home screen of the Weofly FitPro app. What we are going to do is go straight to the workout that we've just done today and click on it. And what we do is click on it again to get the full stats. And look at that, a lovely map appears of the exact route taken. And I can tell you now the GPS accuracy when recording workouts on the Weofly Vive 2 is very accurate. And so here we have the actual stats, 7.77 miles. And basically it gives you everything: duration, calories spent, average speed, average heart rate, maximum heart rate, etc, etc. Total elevation gain and maximum elevation, everything that you need, speed statistics, all the elevation stats that you need. It's absolutely brilliant. The one thing I love about it is the map. Now you can actually change this to satellite image, which I prefer. There we go. And then you can change it to 3D. And now, this is the best bit for me, you can play it back. What's this? How good is this? I will definitely be using this on my future adventures to record my routes, because this will look great in my future videos on big Stoozer Adventures. You also have the option to share this with friends. Look down here. And there we have it. The adventure with the Vive 2 by Weofly, uploaded from the watch to the Weofly FitPro app on my Samsung Galaxy phone. So how good is the Bluetooth call quality on the watch? Is it clear? Can you hear the caller? And of course, can they hear you clearly? Well, that's nice and loud with a strong vibration on the wrist. Hello, is that you, Ruth?
Hi, honey bunny.
What can I do for you?
I'm just at the shops. I'm just double checking to see if you need me to pick anything up for you.
Actually, yes, I need some toothpaste and some shaving foam.
Oh, okay. I'll put that on the list. All righty.
All right, see you later. Take care.
Okay, bye.
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 Well, there you go. The clarity of phone calls when making or receiving phone calls is loud and clear, and there's a really nice vibration on the wrist. Quite a powerful vibration on the wrist to notify you of an incoming call. That works really well. And whilst I'm here, look at the always on display. I absolutely love it. You don't have to flick your wrist up all the time to see the watch face. That display here is always on, and it's a great feature of this watch. And so before setting up the watch, we need to fully charge it by connecting the magnetic charger to this part of the watch as follows. Magnetically attaches, and then just leave it to fully charge. So now we have the watch charged up to 100%. We're ready to set it up on the Weofly FitPro app. You can scan this QR code to do so, or go straight to the App Store to download it. So having downloaded the Weofly FitPro app, it invites you to sign up. Now we are asked to enter an email address. Having entered your details, you're then asked to confirm your email address. You are then sent a verification code, which you enter into the Weofly FitPro app. You then enter the verification code. So after sending the verification code, you're asked to create your profile on the FitPro app. So now we have ourselves on the home screen where we are invited to set up the watch. And there we have it already. Weofly Vive 2 has been detected. During the setup process, you're sent a 4-digit code to enter into the phone app. We then get a pairing successful notification. And at this point, the watch loads up a screen. Various messages pop up, such as allowing access to messages, etc. You simply press the next button, confirm the profile, and here you get an opportunity to name the watch. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then you're invited to allow the app to connect to Google Fit to share health stats. At this point, we're invited to explore a variety of watch faces. And here we go. And there is a wonderful selection of watch faces that you can change on the watch. Colour bump under different titles, classic, function, landscape, all sorts of watch faces. Apparently there are over 200 watch faces to choose from. Absolutely wonderful. So after all that, we now find ourselves on the home screen. If we go down to the bottom of the home screen, we see there are 3 sections. The home screen itself, which we are on now, your achievements, what you've achieved in relation to your health goals, and the device tab, where you can change your watch faces and go through all the various settings on the watch, which I'm not going to go through now. This part of the video is just to show you how to set up the watch. But for example, it has a nice wee feature. If you've taken your watch off and put it down somewhere and you can't remember where it is, there is a Find My Watch feature, which you just press and then ring my watch. And there we have it. So it's now time to show you how to operate the Vive 2 smartwatch, and it's important to point out that at the moment I'm in direct sunlight, so it's a good opportunity once again to show you just how good this AMOLED screen is. If you see a bar going down the watch, just ignore it. It's some kind of reaction from the Samsung camera and the AMOLED screen of the smartwatch. So if you press the top key here, that'll take you straight to your workout modes, your sports modes, and if you see here, you can just slide along, scroll along to all your different workouts, and there's lots of them. Press this key, the back key, to go back to where you were. Now the same key, the top key here, you press it and hold it, then you're given the option to shut the watch down, either restart it or make an emergency call, SOS. You can actually nominate an SOS, someone to contact in an emergency, and you enter that via the actual phone app, the Weofly FitPro app, and you can set off a siren if you wish, which is obviously a safety feature, and that's the siren. It's very loud. Press that to stop it. Press the back key to come out of that. Now if you press the crown, that will take you to all of your apps. And there we go, look at that. And the nice thing about this is, see, if you rotate the crown, you can go up and down through the apps, and it's very smooth. At this point, I'd like to point out that the operating system of the Vive 2 watch is really smooth and slick. I've never found it to be clunky in any way, and that's operating it through the buttons and the touchscreen. Now this key here on the bottom right is simply the back key, but it's also a shortcut key, a fast action key I like to call it, and I've nominated this key. You can set it up in the settings of the watch to immediately open my compass. Watch this. There you go. And then it's the back key, of course, you just press it to go back to the watch screen. And to select which quick action you would like to choose for the back key, you just press and hold the back key. And then you can scroll up and down. Look how smooth that is, eh? You can scroll up and down to select your flashlight, stopwatch, timers, phone, any sort of one from this list that you would like to be a quick action. And as you can see, I've selected the compass, so I'm just going to keep that as it is. Press the back key to go back to the watch screen. So now let's go to the touch screen, which I have to say is one of the smoothest that I have ever operated on a smartwatch. Now simply scrolling up from the bottom will take you to what is like a bit of a control center, where you can control your brightness there. Look, press the back key and the volume. You can turn off alerts. That one's for turning off notification sounds, etc. And raise to wake, you can turn that on or off, etc. And then this one here is the always on display, which you can turn on or off, and then you can go straight into your settings from here and go right through all of your settings to display your brightness, sounds and general settings here. Now scrolling down will give you all of your notifications, and there you have them. Now if you scroll to the right of the screen, and I really like this feature, scroll to the right and get to your recently used apps. And obviously I've done a workout recently, I've looked at my compass recently, etc. And you can go down to your data, obviously your health goals, your targets you've set yourself, sleep record there, my last workout, and there's a notification coming in as I speak. Press the back key. So for example, my last workout, I can go through all the details of that. It's just fantastic, it really is. Now scrolling to your left gives you access to some shortcut cards, basically your heartbeat measurement, workouts, your sleep record. So at this point I'd like to look at the health and well-being apps, which of course you access by pressing the crown. And there we have it. So let's go down now to the heart rate, for example. I found this to be really accurate. And if you want to measure it, it measures automatically actually. And then just press the back key to go to your next one, your sleep record. I've got my latest sleep record here, look. It goes through all the things like how long you were awake, your deep sleep, etc. Even measures your stress. Breathing, there's breathing exercises that you can do, measures your breathing, blood oxygen. So there's an array of health and well-being apps to choose from. And finally there's your tools and your activity that's measured by the watch in conjunction with your phone and loaded up to the Weofly FitPro app, such as here, look, measuring my daily activity, workout records, which is great. You can just scroll back on your previous workouts, steps of course, your alarm that you can set, your phone of course, your favourite contacts, etc. So here I am, Big Stoozer, with the unboxing of the Weofly Vive 2 smartwatch. The box itself is very nice and it arrived tightly sealed in cellophane. Highlighted on the front of the box is the fact that it has a GPS feature, it's waterproof, and look at that, it comes with dual straps, dual watch straps. And the back of the box highlights the features of the watch itself, 1.43-inch AMOLED display. Also wireless calling, full-time sleep monitoring, over 200 watch faces, GPS altitude barometer, 24/7 full-day health monitoring, so at a stainless steel body, 60 plus sports modes and up to 15 days battery life. Wow. And also on the back you can scan to download the Weofly FitPro app to accompany the watch and also the user manual. So let's peel off the cellophane and see what's inside. Very reassuring to see 2 further seals on either side of the box. And there we have it inside. The Weofly Vive 2. So it's simply a case of lifting this out to reveal the contents underneath, which are a box within a box containing the following. 2 watch straps, a nice silicone strap and a nice nylon strap which attaches by Velcro, a USB-C charging lead and of course a user manual. Now what about the watch itself? Wow. To reveal the watch, we need to remove this sticker. And there she is. Very nice indeed. It feels great. Stainless steel body. It feels really substantial. Really does look nice. Very nice indeed. So now it's time to put a watch strap on. Well, I think I'm going to put the silicone strap on. I think the black silicone strap looks very nice indeed, easy to attach as you can see, with a very familiar fastening method. So attaching the watch strap really is simplicity itself. You just pull that catch back here on both sides and simply clip it in. Matter of seconds to attach the watch strap. This watch feels really nice. So before we get going, we have to plug in this USB lead with its magnetic charger, attach it to the watch and fully charge it. So the watch arrived with a 95% charge, so it won't be long before I get it to 100% and I can set it up on my phone. So inside the box is a smartwatch connectivity guide, which is really nice, and of course a user manual instructing you on the functions of the watch itself.